What's up everyone, and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. I hope that you're all doing very well. As always, we're going to update Bitcoin as always. Tuesday and Thursday we're going to update everything really. So yeah, yesterday I have done an update. I've played two long trades, and the first long trade just played at the moment perfectly. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, welcome to you all. Just gonna pop out the live chat here so you can see everything. Bam bam bam. Good, perfect. So good morning to everyone here. Good morning, mate. We're going to check the levels as always. First of all, just gonna check that the microphone is working well. Normally, yes, it's working well. Pretty cool. All right, nice, pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to update the levels and we're going to move on the waves, of course. Okay, we're going to update everything. But yesterday we have planned some very cool stuff here. That is normally right here. Okay, so our plan is very nice first long trade. Okay, of this target here, first target, second target. In any case, you know, the way we got a bit of a rise here, another retracement, we still went into our first target, and from that first target we got an insane rise already. An insane rise, not like a crazy massive push up, but still yesterday it was a 1.5% push to the upside. Now it's a 2% push to the upside, so that's pretty cool, to be honest with you here. That's pretty nice. So yeah, really, yeah, I just hope really that you're following the updates, you're following everything really, and you're enjoying the plans, and you're making profit from this plan really. This is the most important. As always, by the way, because the other thing is, for example here, okay, when I'm playing these kind of trades, I'm not saying, hey, you have to long here, okay, you have to read the data on the order flow. So this, for example, is not the order flow, but this is an order flow. Okay, for example, this is an order flow. You just have to read the data inside the targets I'm giving to you, and inside here, do we have anything good? For example, here, I'm not going to give you all the secrets and everything, of course, because I spent some years and years to know everything here, to find some secrets of this, but I'm just going to explain you a bit what happens there. Okay, first you have, so these long targets we have planned. In addition to this, by the way, we have a hidden shoulder here. Okay, shoulder, head, shoulder, so we have the neckline here. Okay, and so by the way, a bit more here. Okay, so what's happening here, when you break this to the downside, most of the time a lot of people shorting. As always, it can absolutely get a continuation here to the downside, but it went right into our long target. Okay, by the way, I don't know if I say, yeah, I said I was starting on this call, so pretty cool. We broken this, okay, to the downside here, and as always, so people are going to look for the break high for the continuation, and so as always, what's happening most of the time, it's reversed simply because it's like this really, and so when you it's not necessarily going to reverse to make a new high. Possibly this is more likely. Okay, maybe a new low before that, but you still trap some shorts here because you're going to find some liquidation price. You're going to take some stop loss above some few highs. For example, this high here, you have some stop loss placed above. Yeah, I mean, you're going to do these kind of things. Okay, so you do not need to do a massive rocket here, but you get a bit of a push up, and that can be, for example, good for example, it was a full night here for me. All of this push to the upside. And the thing is, what we got, for example, on the order flow, we are able to see here that we have some trapped shorts. Okay, why? Because we have a move to the downside here with an increasing of the open interest and a negative delta of 22 million, sorry, 22 millions negative delta with an increasing of the open interest. It means that we have 22 millions of shorts here opening. Okay, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty big. From here we make another low. What do we have here? Another 4.2 millions of new shorts opening because we have an increase of the open interest with a negative delta. And here again we have 1.7 millions of new shorts opening here because we have an increase of the open interest and a negative delta. So we have a lot of shorts. Not a lot of shorts, but here's some shorts. What we need here in that case to reverse, because always the market orders move the market, but there are some limited orders also that are absorbing all these market order shorts, for example here, to reverse down. Okay, so here, how can we see that there is absorption? To speak, there are limit orders absorbing all these market orders coming down here, simply because we have a divergence. Okay, here what do we have here? A low, higher low. Here we have a low, lower low. Okay, and again here we have a low, higher low, low, lower low on the right, as you can see here. Okay, on the right here we have a low compared to that low here. Okay, so we have a lot of people shorting this move down, but we have absorption here, so bigger limits, limit longs absorbing these market order shorts coming in. Okay, so it leads to a push to the upside. So very good long trade. Yeah, so this is, for example, how you can analyze the data behind the market. What you can see, you can of course see a lot more data, you can see a lot more stuff. For example, the volume in the account, if these are some liquidations, whereas do we have some imbalances, for example, stack imbalances, where is the longs, where is the short in the account, All of this clearly you can see so much useful information. And so if you want to get 3 MOONCHARTS months for free, so this software with the order flow, with the tier here, with the DOM right here, where you can see the limits where I placed the limits, for example, here. It's not, maybe not this time frame. Why I don't have this? Here goes, you can see here, for example, here on this DOM. I have like, because I did not turn off my computer, I completely forgot to this slide, but anyway, so that's why you have all the data above here from since yesterday, because I did not reload everything here, so I have all the data left. Okay, right here you can see above, for example, we have some few limits there above the high. You have this down there, you can of course see more and more and more here. And you of course have this right here with all the templates where you have the levels to update daily, weekly, and monthly here. Okay, so for example, today we'll have no TPO, we'll have no naked session path control, and we'll have no naked path control. So there is nothing to update, okay, except the daily time frame. So yeah, anyway, of course, you know, by the way, when I'm saying, hey, you have, for example, here trapez shorts and everything here on a bigger time from here, you have trapez shorts. I'm not saying that you have to long just because you have trapez shorts. Okay, this is not only what you want to see. You want to see also some MCN reactions. There are some reaction again. I did not created the order flow. I did not created the reaction really, but this is something to so you can really fully understand instead of saying, for example, the data we need. For example, we need I don't know, maybe I'm not going to say it, but we need some data. Okay, so instead of saying, for example, we need this, and this to take the long, I'm just saying, hey, we need the MCN reaction. This MCN reaction is this, and this, and so we know what we have to look for, what we have to look at, and we're good really. Okay, so yeah, for example, here we got an MCN reaction that provides this very good long trade. And an MC reaction on the top to to show that. But anyway, so let's just go on the chart here. So we have no naked session path control, no day naked path control, no TPO. So the only thing we have to do today is to go on the daily time frame, and for example here we have a new daily that is already hit now, by the way. So we went already here, you can see we have done a week into the daily level. Okay, so if you go to 1 minute, as you can see here, this was the top right there, so pretty cool. Week into the daily and rejection, pretty nice. So let me just come back here in the 15 minutes. So let's add, so let's add this here, right there. All right, I just pulled it. Good. So this is the only new level really we have today. To be honest with you, you can remove if you want the weekend naked path control and the path control, but personally I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep these levels. But you can remove that if you want to. If you don't want to yeah, because there is normally the middle of the chart here, so it's normal. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, another view of this is really, for example, here if you just if I do this, I just get this back. Yes, okay. So for example, you just have to trade this chart, for example, until it breaks really. Okay, so you just have to trade this until it breaks. Deviation, I mean, yeah, deviation here, yeah, not really a deviation, but anyway, I mean, make a week above, make a week above, make a week below here, so you have to trade this range until it breaks really. That's it, not more complex. And as you can see here, the naked session path control level we have planned here above just gave us this very nice top right here, so pretty cool. Give us some possible very good short trades, to be honest with you. But anyway, so yeah, with this chart right here, there is nothing more to update. So of course we can plan above and below. So above us, if we get acceptance above here and do not do a swing for power, some kind of swing for power FL auction, we are simply going to look for the Valera high. Okay, if the Valera high here is broken, we're simply going to look for the next target. So yes, there are a lot of levels, but how you have to see it, it's just by, okay, that's a zone, that is another zone here. Okay, this is a full big zone, that's why we're range bound into this big zone of resistance at the moment. Okay, but this is like the zone, first zone here above us, second zone, third zone here, and if this is broken, we're going to look for the swing for pound of the price high. Okay, so let's pick the price high right here. Okay, so we have the swing for pan here with we have two tops, by the way, here, as you can see. We have this top right here and this top right here. So we have to look for a swing for pan of that top and that top here. If there is no swing for pan or FL auction, as always, the swing for pan just when you do a wick above and you close directly below here. Okay, just left you just take this price high right here. Okay, you take the price high. So you take the previous high just with a wick and you close directly below the previous high. Okay, that is a swing failed pattern. A failed auction is just when you spend some more time above, you spend some time, you form something bearish, and you just lose everything really. So it's it's a failed auction. So you can look for a swing failed pattern of these two highs or a failed auction. If there is nothing like this, what you look for is simply for the TPO above. Okay, simple as that really. So step by step, there are a lot of levels, but how you have to see it is bam, first resistance, second resistance, third resistance, swing failed pattern, you know, with a double top, okay, and then TPO. Step by step, what you have to do in there is of course to check the context, so to speak, the order flow. And yeah, the context with the order flow, the context with the waves, and then you have to read the order flow into this trade to see if you have or not to take a short trade. Okay, so you have to read this on the 30-15 minute for the context. Okay, 30 and 15 minutes for the context, and 1 minute and 10 seconds for the entry really. Okay, to see if the data are good. But anyway, so yeah, now this is good to the upside. To the downside here, we are going to look for, let me just go on the 1 hour here, or maybe 15 minutes will be better. So first, we have the swing failed pattern of the lows again. Okay, so swing failed pattern here is what we have done yesterday with a possible breakout of this heel and shoulder here. Bam, bam, bam. Breakout, fake the down and reclaim everything. Okay, this is how you should learn it and not look for a breakout all the time, because most of the time we're going to do a fake out, so you're going to get more chance to long than to short most of the time. But anyway, so yeah, if we come down here, so day negative power control is the day negative power control is last year, we'll have a single print below. So if you get acceptance into the single print, we expect it to be here until to come back around this zone of consolidation. Okay, from here, so if we lose everything here, we're going to look more likely, so lose the day negative power control, get acceptance below it, we're going to look more likely for the top of the previous consolidation. Okay, so speaks the resistance here of the chart, so we have the top, the middle, and the bottom of the chart here. So we're going to look for the top of the chart right there. Okay, if this is broken, look for the value area low, break the value area low, look for the value area high right here with the day negative path control. Right here we have day negative path control and TPO at the exact same place, by the way. Here TPO, value area high, and day negative path control. Lose this, look for the path control, lose the path control, look for the weak negative path control, yellow level with all the low time frame confluence here, then look for the daily with the swing failed pattern, then look for the value area low, then look for the daily down to the naked session path control, then look for the bottom of the channel with the swing failed pattern failed auction, then you have a naked session path control. I mean, yeah, you already know that normally. I know it by heart now. We spent almost a month in this range right here, so yeah, it's always the same. But anyway, so yeah, step by step to the downside, step by step to the upside as always with these levels, and this is what we have planned yesterday. So I just changed a bit of the wave here, okay, to not take the ABC flat anymore. Why? Simply because here, you know, yesterday, so we was with this ABC flat right here, okay, so A, B, C flat with a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. In any case, the two long periods for now, the first long period is just so well respected in any case, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, now the thing is with the waves, it don't really match, okay. It's still something possible, not gonna lie. For example, so to be in a let me just go on another. I think the index price is not the same at all. Yeah, no, it's not the same at all. Let's go on that one. So here, for example, you know, that was the ABC flat yesterday. If the thing is, it can be like the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and the wave 5 truncated. By the way, the wave 5 will be before here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so truncated here because the wave 5 stopped before the wave 3 bottom. As you can see here, we stopped before here. That wave 3. So again, that will be a wave 5 truncated. In an ending, it's possible. In a leading, it's not. From here, if we make a new high, okay, can that be, for example, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, why? Because the wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 right here, the wave 2 top, so it's not valid anymore. So this is not possible to be still in the C wave like this, for example. So here in that case, we just accept this is the configuration with the wave 5 truncated. So in that case, bigger A, B, C flat, okay? But again, I don't really like we just take the previous high like this with this wick, the root of the ABC flat, okay? So because we'll get an A, B, and a C. So B to B wave, we just take the A wave root, so it's not really good. And more of this in the C wave, we don't really have 5 waves. That's why here I will not take this. I will just accept that I've done the wave 5 here with a crazy water effect 5 waves again. I mean, this is water effect really the wave 5 we have here. In any case, we have been able to plan some trades. It's have been super respected, so it's not a problem, to be honest with you. We just chant this. So wave 5, in that case here, it takes a bigger wave for retracement. And why? So I'm changing this simply because on the other side, if you go for example on 2 hour that was valid yesterday, right here, okay, normally the wave 4 on the other side. So here you have the wave 1. I'm talking about these waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, the wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 bottom. That is now done on the RSI. So that's why I'm changing to this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so in that case, we take the bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should look for the wave 5 next. Okay, so for the moment, it gives us a very, very, very good long trade. Okay, now I'm gonna make it very simple. If we have to come down, so first by the way, these turrets are going to change. I'm just gonna keep that long trade here, but otherwise the turrets are just going to change now because it's not the same. So what we can do here is to pull. Oh my god, is to pull the retracement to another way. So from that top. And by the way, where do we go to bounce? From the MC fib, and not only on this for this pull right here. If you remove that long trade against here, we'll have down so we don't see it, but here we'll have a wick as you can see here into the MC fib. So this is a fib we created here at MOONCHARTS because yeah, we run some statistics on the market. I run some statistics on the market, and yeah, I mean, we do not create some stuff because we want to create some stuff. We create some stuff because this is working, right? And if, for example, you pull it like this from the top here of the wave 3 to the bottom of the wave 2 here, surprise, surprise, where do we have our wick? In the MC fib, perfect MC fib touch, bounce of this for the moment. Okay, that, yeah, I mean, this is absolutely crazy, right? Just look at this. We just hit the MC fib. And from the MC fib, get a 2% push to the upside. I mean, yeah, just insane, really. So I'm not saying that this is a bomb, but in any case, that was a long to take to possibly raise a wave 5 now. For a wave 5 now, I'm gonna cover the lower time frames. I'm gonna do a small wave count of this for you, so you can reach what I mean, what I want to say about this. But here, more likely here, so double XY down, correction, 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 triple wave, triple wave, triple wave. Okay, so double XY. We've got to bounce with the 120 extension of the Y. Now, as always, we can make a double XY X and Z. We can make a triangle. We can make all this kind of stuff. Okay, for example, we can make bam, an A, B, C, D, E triangle. So make that wave 4. Oops, make that wave 4. Oh my god. Make this wave 4 bottom here, and then look for the wave 5. Okay, we can make we can make every single possible bigger pans. We can make an ABCD triangle. We can make a bigger A, B, C flat. Okay, we can make a bigger double XY, and we can make a bigger W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, to go to the 38.2, for example. Because here the thing is, the wave 2 was in a regular retracement. So when you have done a regular retracement, you look for a regular wave 2. The thing is, to really make it easy and to not be like accurate and so much precise, what is a buy zone for that wave 4? This is a buy zone of the wave 4. We can still go to the 50%, but it's very, very, very rare to go there. Okay, so we do not think about something low here. Okay, but that will be really the invalidation. So that's why, for example, if you want to take that swing long, you're going to play a stop loss normally below these lows right here, because the wave 4 cannot normally, I mean, it can go that down, but it's not all the most probable. So this, for example, is a target for the swing long. So for example, if you want to take a swing long, it will look like this. So now you're normally in the trade. Okay, so it will look like this if you want to take the swing long. Now the other possible way to trade it is just to place your stop loss now on entry, and to, if you're stop it out, to just re-enter into the trade, and so is the stop loss place below here or on the low we're going to make. You just have to read the order flow, see what we have when we get a bounce. Do we have some good data for a long? Do we have some good data for are we getting bad data, for example? But it can be, for example, a possible swing idea. Okay, to ride that wave 5 and to look for another push to the upside. I'm not saying that you have to long here. The long was ready to take before here. Okay, we're going to cover the smaller wave, the different possibilities here. But if you have to go more down here and just come back into this buy zone, that can be a swing long entry. Maybe you can divide this by 3. Okay, so one, for example, entry here, one entry here, one entry here. These 3 entries are going to, together, if they're filled, are going to reach maximum maybe 1.5%, for example, of your wallet account. You have to risk, as always, maximum 2%, maximum of the maximum 2%. So you can, for example, divide this just at answer fibs, for example, here. First entry, second entry, third entry here with a stop loss play below the low, and the 3 entries are going to risk maximum 2% of your wallet account, or 1.5 or 0.5%. It's really, really up to you. How do you want to risk here? Okay, really, really up to you. It can be something. Okay, but this is really the buy zone here, where you have to look for I mean, where you do whatever you want. Of course, I'm not saying here you have to do something. You do whatever you want. Okay, but this is where you have to look for. Again, you understood where you have to look for a long. Okay, this is a buy zone here. Of course, we can go to the 50% extend this year, but normally we shall not go that down. Okay, really play with some statistics. By the way, good morning to everyone here. See the message right now saying this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome here So yeah, this is a buy zone. We have the wave 4. Now the thing is, what we can do here, if for example we have to look for the wave 5 next. Okay, if we have to look for that wave 5 next, we just have to do right here to place the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top. I think, yeah, we'll have done an extension already. So the wave 5 target can also not be respected. Why? Simply because the wave 3 was an extension. So the wave 5, for example, target here are the 618, 120 extension, 1618. But the most probable one is the 261 point. Why? Simply because the wave, all the turrets before, here's the wave 5 turrets before, are for truncated wave 5. So to speak, a wave 5 top before the wave 3 top, and this is a lot less probable to do. So we look for a wave 5 that go above the previous top, and so the only turret that is good here is the 261 point. So this is the next target really, and if there is nothing bearish of this, again, we can absolutely do this. Okay, we can absolutely do this, for example, and then retrace. Why? Because the 261 point and the 1618, for example, are never well, and for the wave 5, are never well to check to the dollar. It's absolutely normal to do this, okay, and then to retrace. So yeah, don't worry if we do this, it's absolutely fine. But this is a target really where you have to start looking for a short if we have to push higher. Now, as always, if we have done an extension on the wave 3, you can absolutely make an extension on the wave 5. Okay, so to speak, do a crazy bigger wave 5 here, and go really above this, and so to speak make some bigger 1, 2, for example, maybe a leading here, so a bigger wave 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, and then we have finally finished that wave 5, for example. That's why it can be a very good long trade, right? There is also this possibility. We do not think sorry about this mainly, we think about this target mainly. So for example, this kind of long trade here, right here, okay, this kind of long trade there. Now the stop loss is on the low. If you're stopped out, you have to re-enter again. The data are good, okay. We think about this, but if we have to do this, that's why I'm not going to close my trade fully, for example, here. Why? Because there is a possibility of going higher and maybe doing a massive extension here. I'm not going to say take it mainly at all, but I'm thinking about this mainly, okay. But we can absolutely do something. I'm gonna go higher. Hope that makes sense. So let me just remove this, bam. So this is what I'm looking for right now mainly at the moment. Of course we can absolutely make something bigger if that's, for example, because the thing is here it can be a wave 1 to another wave 1 2. I'm going to explain you the smaller wave, but if that's a wave 1 to 1 2, what it can be simply a 5 ways correction, 5 ways, so an ABC exact to come down. So that's why this was a trade to take in any case, to bet on continuation with a double wave 1 to 1 2 here, or maybe an ending. That's an ABC exact here, so wave 1 2 3 4 5, an ending here, a wedge to the upside, for example, kind of stuff like this. It's also possible, but we'll have to play with all these possibilities, and these are some patterns we'll have to think about as a trader. This is very important. But anyway, so once we have done this light blue wave 5, sorry, here we're going to finish this bigger wave 3. Okay, it's going to make that bigger wave 4 and the bigger wave 5. That is going to bam, next again, bigger wave 3, bigger wave 4, bigger wave 5. Again, this is the most probable scenario for the moment. There are some other configurations where we are not going to push that high, but again, I don't want to cover all the different possibilities. I don't want to give you too much different stuff, so you're lost really. I really don't want to confuse you, so I'm going to stay like with this. But anyway, this is a buy zone really, so only thing I have to do here is to look for a long into this buy zone. That's the only thing you have to do really. And if we have to go below here, still look for the 50%, but if the 30% is lost, is not looking that good. Okay, I'm not thinking lost like we do just a week below. I really want to see a continuation here down, some kind of close below, and this is a continuation. Okay, it's like, for example, yesterday it was, so let me just go here, for example, it was here, for example, okay, from that top here. So we got a nice short reaction here, okay, and the thing is next we got a bounce so off the path control. Okay, we got a bounce of the path control. I say to my team, hey, here we'll have good data for a long. So the thing is now, if we get acceptance above the value high, that can be a long trade to ride this up to the naked session path control minimum and maybe higher. If we don't get acceptance above this value high, this is just a flip to resistance before we get acceptance to come down. What we do here, we just do a week. Do we have any kind of close or something above here? No. So is it getting acceptance above? Not at all. So we just do not take the long, we just remain patient. Okay. Or you just maybe take to the short, I don't know, to rate it down. Okay, and so here the long, because we do a swing 30 pound with a lot of shorts, you know, as I told you earlier. But anyway, so that's the plan right now. Let's go on the lower time frame right now, so I can show you everything here. What I'm thinking about here is a possible, so 5 waves here with a flat. Here I'm thinking about, so I'm gonna draw you everything, so you can really see. So I'm thinking about, you know, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So leading here again, a crazy one, but this is a 1 minute, so I will not be surprised. A wave, so A, B, and then a C here with an ending. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, or a wave 1, 2. So a wave 1 right here. Oh, oops, right. Anyway, let's just draw this again. Oh my god, wave 1, wave 2 right here. Okay, wave 2, and another wave 1, another wave 2 here. So wave 1, wave 2 here. So double wave 1, 2, or A, B, C zigzag. Okay, to make an ending, or to make another low would be nice, to be honest with you, to go to the 30 I want to here. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. But in any case, as planned yesterday, that was a long trade. So let me just so yeah, here by the way, I draw you know this wave 1, 2, or A, B. Okay, but here what we have a flat. Okay, so A, B, C. That brings us with a bigger W, X, and Y. Why this kind of bigger double X, Y? Simply because here if you pull the extension tool for this ABC flat, let me just remove or hide this really quick. No, let me just remove that. If you just look for this ABC flat here, okay, what is the maximum theory of a flat is a 1618. The 20% is an invalidation, so we cannot go that down. Okay, we'll have to look for a bigger pan. So we look for a double XY. That will be a correction, correction, correction. So double XY. Okay, this is more likely the wave I have at the moment. So yeah, ABCs are here, A, B, C. Okay, yips, or 1, 2, and next we're going to see the wave 3 or 5 a lot higher with this, and another wave 1, 2, and then bam 3 or 5 is going to finish that wave 3. Boom, that's going to finish the, I mean, we're going to make the wave 4, that's going to finish the wave 5. These 5 waves here, pink ones are going to finish that wave 5, that are going to finish the bigger wave 3, extra. Okay, so this is what we can more look, yeah, more likely look for on a smaller time frame. And of course, here it's not because we have an ABC that we're going to drop directly. It can be very tricky, also we can make a W, X, and Y before we get a drop, for example. It can be all of this. As I said, because we can be in a, we can do a bigger pan, such as an ABC flat, such as a triangle, such as a double XY, all this kind of stuff, double XY extends here. So yeah, but in any case, if I don't do double XY now, the double XY is done. So now we look, if we have to look for the rise, in that case, that's a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, or an ABC exact for an ending. Okay, so let's pick here a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5 here. A wedge to the upside. So yes, the wave 4 in that case can break the wave on top. Okay, but can just of course not break the wave 4. The wave 4 cannot break the wave to bottom. Okay, so yeah, I think that's there is nothing more to add really. Okay, there is nothing more to add really. Just that is a very good long trade we have planned today, to be honest with you. Second target come around, so now the same theory you want to hear, you can see. So it's the exact same target we have planned yesterday, to be honest with you. So pretty cool, you know, we have planned this first target for a long, and this second target for a long right here. Okay, the two targets are still exactly the same, and from the first one we got a bounce for the moment. So I mean, there is nothing more really to add right now. The waves are just a bit different, but yeah, I mean, that's it really. So yeah, pretty cool. So I don't know if you have some questions right now on Bitcoin. And as always, if you want to get 3 MOONCHARTS months for free, so to speak, if you want to get this software here, where you can get an order flow here, done all the levels you have to update daily, weekly, and once a year. Okay, you can get this, by the way, this the exact same view I have right here. You can get everything on the mooncharts.for website. You have to go in the course resource here, and you don't have the ExoCharts, Exo workspace here. You can see Exo Pro workspace here, and you can just download my workspace here. You get all the templates, the same view I have, and you can of course adapt this to maybe for a better view for you, I don't know. But yeah, if you want to get 3 ExoCharts month free, you just have to join us as VIP. You'll get everything clearly. Okay, you'll get the 3 ExoCharts month for free, and you will get all the, you can also get a web version, by the way. You just don't, because this is a web version, that's a web version, that is a desktop version, so it's a software you're going to install on your computer. But if you don't want to do this, you can absolutely get, for example, this software, this web version. You're going to get also all the templates here, the order flow in a lower time frame. On a smaller time frame, you have just a 30-second minimum here. On the you have a lot less on this on the store. You have the millisecond normally, if I'm mistaken. If you go here, yeah, you have the milliseconds. I mean, it's really crazy. But you have everything really here. You have also technical path control. You have all this kind of different stuff. But I do prefer now the desktop version. They improved a lot, and so that's pretty cool. But if you want to get this kind of stuff where you can make some really good decisions, okay, you don't have to join. I mean, to get this 3 months for free, you just have to join us as VIP. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I think we're good for today. We're good. There is nothing more really to add on this. Just now enjoy the long, and if you get stopped out, just if you can re-enter, that's the only thing you have to do really. But in any case, this is a buy zone really. Okay, that is a buy zone, and this is just where we have to look for a long. Okay. If we have to go more down, that is the second long target really. So swing for pound, still be aware of that, but otherwise we should see a 30-point retracement, and so in that case that will be a long trade right here. Okay, that will be the long trade here, and we look for the wave for here for a new low to be made. Okay, so look for a swing for pound first of all. Again, you have everything on the website. If you want to know how to trade out, you get in the course exo charts right here, and you have the swing for pound version 2. That is exactly how I'm trading swing for pound today based off the order flow. So if we don't do a swing for pound, bam, look for the 30 you want to here with a stop loss. So on the low we're going to do on the 50%. If you want to bet with a swing, you don't want to look at the order flow. But personally, I'm taking this as a scalp, and then I'm switching this into a swing trade. But yeah, so very cool, very cool, and yeah, nothing more to say for today. So 32 minutes. No, that's the plan really. There is a plan, there is nothing more to add on this. So yeah, by the way, if you want to get also a good trading platform, you can check out PRIMEXBT. It's a very good one I'm using personally. And yeah, if you want to get a bonus, as always, I'm trading this because there is a bonus, of course. Pushing a bit higher right now. Just liquidations right now, but yeah, we just took this high, not bit. What the fuck? Oh, it's Coinbase. That's the reason why. Because I mean, on Bybit, this high is not taken yet. On I was like, what the fuck is it Bybit? But here it's taken on TradingView, but not on the software. But no, it was just not taken. This was just not Bybit on TradingView. So now we took the highs. Some few liquidations, trade closing, people getting wrecked. And we have 1.3 million of people losing that top here. But again, if we don't get, for example, an empty short action here, and we have to be aware of that view up just close by here below us. But if we don't get, for example, an empty short action, there's just no reason to short down. It depends really. But here, for example, there is a possible. The thing is, I check it before to go live. Just really quick here, the date. I mean, the top right here, that was very bad for a short. But like really bad. So now when you do that is again of course on the website, entries bad order flow data. For example, when you hit a target but you get bad data on the order flow, for example here a reject with maybe bad data. Okay, what are you going to look for? You're going to look first for a retest, then a swing for pound, then a continuation. So again here, bad data, let it go, retest, first step. If there is nothing bearish of that retest, we look for a swing for pan. If there is no swing for pan, you look for a continuation to the next target. This is how it works, really. Oh my god, it's very rainy today in France. For now, there is nothing crazy. Wait, just a second, please. Alright, sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, so for now there's no reason to short that really. But you see, you have like 1.3 millions of new longs coming on the very top. So there are no longs really before, as you can see here. All this push to that is a 10-second chart really. Okay, but as you can see here, from all this push to the upside, you have a decreasing of the open interest. So it means that you have no real new trade opening. Okay, again, it can change very quick. For now, it's bad for a short, but maybe it can change. For example, in 40 seconds, you can change. So for now, it's bad, but you have like no real longs opening here. You have 99,000 here. You have 2.4 thousand here. You have here's some shorts, and again here you have like on the very top of the move you have 1.3 millions of new longs opening here. That you didn't got any of these before here. You break the price high, you get 1.3 millions of new longs, and you get a bit of a reversal. So that's bad for a short, but as you can see, for a very aggressive, for example, this can be a short you will take with the top loss above the high here, because you have a lot of longs you're opening. And as always, how do you make money in trading? You just take the others' money. So if you want to wreck some people, you just, as you can see, people are going too long here, you're just going to write it down and to scare them to just so they close their trades. Okay, they close in loss, they take a loss, or you even go, for example, if this was some people looking for a breakout, because this was some people looking for a breakout here. They say, oh my god, look at this, we're breaking out now, we're breaking to the upside, it's time to long. Here you go. No, you never do this. Okay, do not act like this. Most of the time you're going to get this kind of stuff, you're going to get a bit of a reversal, because as always, you take the others' money in trading. If you're winning money on the long, it's because there is someone that is short that is losing money. If you're winning money on the short, it's because there is a long that is losing money at the same time. So you take the others' money. I know this is not very good, but this is how it works really. Okay, so you can see we have like 1.3 millions of new longs opening in a 10-second count. So it is pretty big, to be honest. We have nothing at all before that, and from this 1.3 millions of new longs opening on the market, we'll have a bit of a reversal. It's not bearish, but that still provide a very good scalp short, as you can see here, for very aggressive traders. Yeah, for now it's not bearish. But maybe next, for example, again, rejection with bad data. So we look for a retest, swing foot pattern continuation. So retest first. If the retest is good for a short, that's good for a short, and that's something to write down. And these longs are going to be really trapped in that case. Now, do we have any real? Yeah, we have more people shorting there. That brings us with a bit of absorption there. You can see here low here, high low. So we do have a bit of absorption there on the lows. But again, this is not crazy. I mean, we have when it's less than 1 million, this is not crazy. These are not crazy amounts. On the order, of course, this is pretty huge, but these are not crazy amounts otherwise for the order flow and Bybit. But anyway, so yeah, this is how you can, for example, read the order flow a bit. So maybe the data would change, but anyway. So right now, say that's kind of big week here. We'll have done to the upside, pretty crazy. But yeah, for people, for example, that follow the course, if now we get an MC ration with no absorption at all, that can be something here. That's a bit late, but as always, to adapt with a 2% risk maximum, 1.5, 1.1%, something like this. If you want to, of course, it's really up to you. But yeah, the best will be... Yeah, just to little view up, really. To little view up here with weakening a power function once it's done. Let me see here. Match with the path control here. Yeah, next support come around here. So if you take that short, for example, you have to make sure. Again, there is swing fit pan here, so be aware of that. But I mean, if you take, again, I'm not saying that you have to show. If you get an MC fraction here with a good context and you lose the support, this support there, okay, you're going to look for. There's still a support right here with a possible swing fit pan. That's something to be aware of in trading the plan. That's why this is not like, for example, you had maybe 5 euros maximum, maybe 5%, that's always because euros maximum 2%, maybe a 0 or 2% loss or something like this. Not crazy because it's not the best of the best trade. But as always, you think about, so this minimum, that will be the best way to get the high level move. Like if you break everything here, you look for the path control here with a value low. If this is broken, there is still the weekly, okay. But the best will be to write it down to the 3 on top of the wave, or the wave 4 really. That will be the best. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know if we have some questions right now. If we have no questions, we're good for today, and I'm gonna end this live stream. If you have some questions, really feel free. And by the way, yeah, I will be on vacation from the 20. Alright, so this was my cat here, but no. From the 20th of April to the 3rd of May. So no daily updates no daily update on the YouTube channel. No videos also for 10 days, something like this. I'm just going to post the screenshots and update the VIPs on the Discord server. Just going to post the waves and everything, you know, on the Discord server. So in the BTC wave plan, right here. In the BTC wave plan here, so you have all the waves, you have everything. You have to know the bigger time frame, then you have the medium time frame, then you have the lower time frame, so you know exactly where is the wave, where you can find this, and you will get everything in there. I'm of course going to take some time to update everything for your VIPs, but otherwise, yeah, no update, nothing on the YouTube channel for 10 days. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, bit of a vacation. Going south of France. Gonna be very nice. Hopefully, if we have the sun with us, because otherwise this is gonna be very boring. I don't know what it is. Yeah, 20 degrees. But it's very sunny already for now. What they planned, that's pretty cool. Nice. So hopefully we're gonna get even better, but anyway, we'll see. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, as always, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. Is very important. It's a big reward of my work. For example, yeah, if you just took that long, for example, if you enjoy the work here, the plan, if you are making profit with us, really please smash the likes. This is just a big reward. So thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And yeah, of course, if you want to help to everything to just develop the YouTube channel, really not easy to subscribe to the channel. It is a real pleasure to get you here. And as always, if you want to get more of us, to get maybe more how can I say that, to get maybe more, not updates, because I'm posting everything on the YouTube channel and on Twitter. But if you want to get a cool Discord server where you can talk to everyone, where you can get the notifications, where, for example, there is a new video that is out, for example, you just have to join the Discord server. You can talk with everyone, share your plan, share your TAs, ask some questions. Really feel free to join the Discord server. You have the link also right below in the description. And by the way, yeah, about PRIMEXBT, I completely forgot to finish with it. But yeah, if you use the link you have just right below in the description, of course you support the channel. Okay, of course I'm not going to lie, you support of course the channel by doing this, but you are going to get of course at the same time a bonus that is 7,000 deposit bonus, up to 7,000 deposit bonus if you make a deposit. Okay, so make a deposit, so you just have to create an account with the link in the description, verify your email, go in the promo code right here, just go in the promo code section here, enter the promo code with the account you want, really depends, activate that, and you just will receive up to 7,000 deposit bonus. That's pretty big, to be honest with you. It's a special offer they made for us, so pretty cool. And so yeah, first with this broker here, with this exchange, the thing is, when you click, for example, buy, I'm just gonna go with 0.01, buy here, for example, and you want next to open another long, maybe later, you're never going to compound into your long trade. You're just going to open all the time some new trades, such as here, for example, as you can see, you have a long here, you have a long here, and you have 3 longs here at the same place. Then, for example, I want to long here, I'm gonna long here again. Okay, I'm gonna long here again, for example. So I can just long as much as I want, really, and I'm never going to compound into my trade. So again, I'm just putting this to, doing this to give you some examples, but of course, not the, maybe, yeah, just so that was not bearish, for example. We didn't got any MCF reaction here. We got absorption on the lows, and for now, as you can see here, we're doing the retest. So you see how we can make some kind of decisions. That's pretty crazy. This is not bearish. I just said really clearly. Even here I said, hey, this is not bearish. We got a possible start here, but nothing crazy. What I said before is just you look first for a retest, because we rejected with bad data. If there is nothing good on the retest, you look for a swing fib pan. If there is no swing fib pan, you look for a continuation. What is happening now? You're getting the retest. So you see that is a 10-second chart, right? That is a 10-second chart. You just have to think like really fast. You have you just have to read that good, really. And you can see when you read this good, what you can expect. You can expect such kind of things, okay? And yeah, this is absolutely crazy, right? Now we have a bit of absorption on the highs, but nothing crazy to be honest with you. If we got a bit of a bigger time from here, we do have a bit of absorption on the highs. Yeah, very small one, but for now there is no reaction to take the short trade. yet. So yeah, you see, yeah, that's pretty crazy. But anyway, so yeah, anyway, just to finish with this, so yeah, normally the other exchange, so I'm mainly on BitGet and PRIMEXBT, and so BitGet, you are going to combine to your trade, for example. So if you want to take some scalps and don't want to combine to your trade, and you don't want, for example, to open some sub account and everything on your other exchange, you have to go and use PRIMEXBT. Really something, I mean, I absolutely love that. That was the first platform I have been trading on, and I'm still using it. Really, I'm just still using that one. So that's pretty crazy. So if you want to just offer support channel, but also get a possible bonus, you just have to go in the description, create an account with the link in the description, make a deposit active, I mean, just yeah, verify your account, sorry, in your email, then go in the promo code section. You have to go there, here, promo code, add the code, make a deposit, and you will get up to 7,000 deposit bonus. So pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, and of course, yeah, you support the channel by doing this. But anyway, so yeah, for now it's still not bearish, but again, it's a 10-second chart, can channel maybe if you get a continuation down, but for now this is not bearish. Okay, so that's why, for example, here for this kind of move will be like you just make some people bullish, people longing here, as you can see, we high leverage. I'm sure if you go on the calculator, you know, on the exchange, and you find the liquidation price of the bigger leverage, you went into the liquidation price. You just went here to take the liquidation. You can see we make a low, we make some people longing here, you can see we have some few people longing here. We take the low once more to take out the stop loss, and once you have done this, you get the bigger move to the upside. Bitcoin absolutely love doing this. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? And so here, first step is a retest. We got the retest, and now we just have to see if there is something bearish. For now, it's not the case. There is nothing bearish. Look for a swing through pound. There is no swing through pound. Look for a continuation into the next target. This is simple as that. This is all the time the same. All the time the same. All the time the same. Really hope you see how powerful this is. Like, yes, I'm using Elliott Wave to plan the next move, but I'm also using ExoCharts to be able to recognize if we have to take something on the targets, right? And for example, here, I'm not using Elliott Wave to be able to, to recognize if there is a short or not to take. I clearly told you I was not good for a short. We got the retest. That was the first step here. So yeah, I really hope you can see in how this is powerful when you can read this good. It's not Elliott Wave, you know, Elliott Wave is going to be working only if you use this good. If you use this bad, it's not going to work, and people are going to be like, hey, Elliott Wave is very bad, it's not working, this just sucks so much. People are just form an army against Elliott Wave because some people are just not using it good, and so of course it's not working. But if you use that good, I can tell you you're going to predict some crazy stuff, and this is the same for the order flow. I mean, you're seeing here the data behind the market. You see what's happening behind the market, so you can make decisions based of the reaction you have behind the market. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, so yeah, don't know if we're going to get something bearish or not next, but for now it's not the case. We have nothing bearish at the moment. Let me just check some few of the time frames, but just absorption highs, nothing more than this for the moment. The real direction, we want the MC short reaction to take the short trade. But anyway, so yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. Really hope you enjoyed, and yeah, catch you all on Tuesday next week. That will be the last daily update, public daily update until so when is the 3rd, by the way, of May, because the 3rd of May is a Wednesday, so I'm going to be live. So next Tuesday on the YouTube channel, I'm going to be live. So next Tuesday and the 4th of May, yeah. So next update on the 18th of April, and next update so 10 days of vacation for me, so next update will be on the 4th of May. And of course, yeah, I'm going to of course so make the Sunday update, the current Sunday update with VIPs. Next we'll have 2 Sunday with no update, no Sunday update. We'll have no daily update, no daily plan summary, no short version of the update for to 10 days. From the 20th to the 3rd, so 20th of April to the 3rd of May. Oh my god. So no update, so no daily update, no daily plan summary. I mean, I'm just gonna show you everything here, but I'm just going to update everything here. So if I go in the announcement right here, bam. So from the 20th of April to the 3rd of May, so no daily updates, Sunday updates, and daily plan summary in this period. I will of course update the wave, so you can always be aware of the next move. And wave will be posting the BTC wave plan here. So here you have everything in there. You have the bigger time frame, the medium time frame, the low time frame, everything really. Sorry, so I'm just going to post everything there. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to get, as always, 3 ExoCharts months for free, you have to join us as VIP, and you will get the 3 ExoCharts months for free. So for example, this software right here, right there, you're going to get this software here to be able to make these kind of decisions. Okay, so pretty cool. Anyway, that's all really for me for today. So really hope you enjoyed. I wish you all a very good weekend if I don't catch you tomorrow on YouTube. Maybe I don't know if I'm going to do an update tomorrow or not, depending if this is useful or not. Really depends on this. If this is moving, if it's not moving, and there's no need of an update, so there's no update really. But anyway, I wish you a brilliant day. Catch you all tomorrow or next week, otherwise on Tuesday or maybe Monday, depends really. Otherwise, catch you all on the Discord server, on the website. Anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and see you in the next one. Cheers.